Hello, fellow Fumblers, and welcome to a very special episode of the Film Fumbler Show. Today, we are reviewing Jesus, this was harder than I thought in person. Today, we're reviewing Space Jam: A New Legacy, directed by Malcom D and released in 2021. We're doing it live here in person, so feels a little bit different. Yeah, feels good.
Live audience.
But yeah, so without further ado, my name is Adrian.
I'm Jay.
I'm Taryn.
What's up, guys? It's James. Yeah, let's go.
Woo, let's do
Okay.
it. All right, we're still going to do shots, but
How do we want to do this?
We have a one-shot glass, so...
Oh, am I going first?
One shot
okay,
glass.
We're all vaccinated, by the way.
We're all vaccinated. We
We're
actually,
sharing shot
spin the
glasses.
glass.
three of us here just recently got COVID.
What?
COVID tested. Sorry.
I was like, wait, who?
I was like,
COVID
if you have
test.
COVID? I know
Not
I
COVID.
didn't. Okay.
No, yeah, we got tested, so we're
in the clear.
Gucci. We're
Okay.
more than Gucci.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Is
Dude.
this like
This will take
like
a
we're
sec.
breaking bread? Like this is like
This is break
Jesus.
bread.
This is
Oh,
my
man.
blood.
424
This is my
days.
body.
Who's Jesus? Who's Judas?
I'll put
He's
my head
obviously Judas. Look at Jesus. Jesus with the hair over here. Come on.
out. I'm a modern day Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was rough. That was a rough shot.
Cheers, y'all.
Shit,
Sorry.
it's different.
That was a tall one.
Apologies.
And I'm drinking this. Stay tuned for our episode, Fumbled Not Stirred
You want to
episode.
know how to make that drink?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Space Jam.
Cheers.
Jordan says, "How does Alonzo have one shot glass? I have more.
Yeah,
I'm just too lazy
He has
to go
more.
to my house and get it."
it's fine.
I have
His
5
house
million.
is 10 steps away.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
All right, episode number 69.
Nice.
Nice.
69, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
60
Nice.
episodes online
Yeah.
in a row.
Yeah.
As
Dude.
in not in person, right? Online.
Right,
If
yeah,
if
sorry.
there
Over the
if there is a silver lining to COVID is, let's be honest, I don't know if we would be at 69 episodes right now if it wasn't for it.
I think that's true.
think I remember like so fondly, but also like a little disdain
Mm-hmm.
about the times when we were doing it together. Because just like tonight, the fucking MacBook decided to explode on us,
Yeah.
and it took us. We're a fucking hour late, guys.
Right,
Do you remember
yeah.
that would happen every time? We only
Every
did it
time.
9 times.
Yeah.
Imagine doing it 60. Holy shit, we
I
wouldn't
know.
be here today.
We would have
wouldn't
it,
be
we
here
would
today.
like I would hope that we would have it down at that point. But now that we have we have
You're
we have
giving
an
us
episode,
too much credit.
We have an episode on our YouTube channel, Fumbler HQ, the intro to that's where we are right now. So I mean, we can leave this set up. The setup won't be this bad every time. I hope
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
We'll get better every
Yeah.
time.
we'll get better. every
Learning
time.
a lot every
It's
time.
the
Yeah.
first time in 60
Fine wine.
times.
In 60.
aging.
Yeah.
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 But we are. I think we're procrastinating the elephant in
I
the
think
room
we're just,
here.
it's like we're
Space
feeling
Jam.
it out,
Feeling
you
it
know?
out. How much
No,
room
we're
I got?
just-
We're
It's-
literally feeling
Yeah,
Literally
we're
feeling
feeling
things.
each other's
Kinda
vibes
weird.
right
Not
now.
our keyboards and
I can't
Yeah,
like
no.
hide.
I can't
Yeah.
look at my cat for comfort like, hey.
Yeah.
We're just here, boys.
Okay.
So Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Anyone want to give their thoughts? I don't
Opening thoughts?
gosh.
Go, Adrian.
Opening thoughts. All right, I want to get right into this
Get
because
into it, baby.
I know a lot of people are going to say like, well, you guys are all like mid to late 20-year-olds. And like, of course you didn't enjoy it. No. I have intel from my nephew who is 4 years old and my niece who is 9 years old.
It's good.
So my it's a pretty good
Your
range
niece
for
is
children.
9?
Holy shit.
She's going to be 9.
Yeah,
She's going to be 9 next month. Yeah.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah. So anyway, okay. So my nephew MJ, funnily enough,
Hey,
Marcos Jr. Yeah.
course.
He's 4
Famous
years
basketball
old.
player.
My brother had him watch the original Space Jam, and like my brother said he was crazy about that movie.
Hell
Like when he would go to the, like when he would have to go to the bathroom and leave, he would make him pause it. Like he would like he was crazy about it.
Okay.
A New Legacy was a huge letdown for him for the 4-year-old. He was just he was just uninterested. I think he even fell asleep. Like he just was not into it.
That is...
Okay.
Wow.
And then same thing with my niece, 9 years old, and she said it was okay. Like it.
Yeah.
So the kids don't like it either. That's just
Either.
Wow.
So that's your take too?
I loved it. No, they're wrong. Those kids don't know anything about film.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck them kids.
no. I just wanted to like open with that because I know
That's
that's
surprising.
Okay.
Can I ask our one
Yeah.
studio audience? Did you have the kiddos watch the movie? Did you watch the movie?
I watched it. Iggy watched it with me. Iggy liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Iggy liked
So we got one kid that likes it, one kid that's got good taste. I'm gonna come out on the top and say it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Certain
guys.
parts, maybe. Okay.
Certain
All right.
parts.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked seeing all the bullshit on screen. I like seeing all the different IPs. Just fucking smorgasbording. It was long. I honestly don't even fucking remember what this movie's about, and I'm fucking sweating over here. Not because it's hot, but because I'm like, what happened in this movie? Because not much happened. It was just like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this,
Yeah.
look at this.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I liked it. I thought it was kind of fun.
I've said enough so far. I want to hear from Taryn. Let's take it to Taryn.
Dude,
I know
my
you hated it.
expectations were so low.
Yeah.
And they didn't go up at all, dude.
Damn.
Went in low, stayed low.
I'm a sucker for references and bullshit like that, but they were horrible in this, dude.
Yeah.
It was so bad. They could have been taken out, and it would have been a more cohesive story to me. I don't know. The overall story, the family, all that stuff.
Family.
That's the shit I was talking about last week that I wanted in the first one. I was like, give us a through line, put the kids on the sideline.
yeah.
And they did it in this one.
I
And
was
it
thinking about you
sucks.
when that happened. I was like,
Yeah.
Taryn finally got his wish. He was asking for the family, for there to be consequences and there to be a bigger stakes. And that happened, but
Everything else just no, dude. The Looney Tunes did not feel like themselves. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, it felt like a Warner Brothers movie. I mean, that's what it was, right? Like it
Yeah.
was just
yeah.
there was not enough Looney Tune-ish
A
stuff
Warner
in
Brothers
it.
advertisement. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
was. No, it started out when, okay, this movie took me 3 fucking days to watch.
Oh my God.
That is
Why
a
would you
bad.
3
You-
days?
Yeah.
Dude, I know. And then Jordan was watching with me, and she'd be like, "Oh, I was asleep during this," so we'd have to back it up to
Oh
like
my
even more. So some parts I saw
Wow.
3 times, and the first half of this movie I fucking hate. I
Terrible.
was trying to convince
Terrible.
myself that this might be the worst movie I've ever seen, but the second half, I don't know.
I give you it.
It actually was
Better
like
than the first
not
half for sure.
better than I thought it was gonna be. Like you said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, there's something here. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. It's Mega Don Chaddle when he comes out, Mega Chad.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Disgusting.
The game was cool. Like there was some cool
Yeah.
shit in the second half that made it fun.
Dude, I was like, when LeBron James started shitting on video games, I was like, oh, everyone's gonna fucking hate this movie.
Yeah.
All my friends are gonna be so fucking pissed. But LeBron James is a gamer, dude.
Is he really?
In
He's
real
a
life?
gamer. There's pictures of him in his rookie year carrying his PlayStation 2 to different hotel
That's
rooms.
how long he's been playing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's
That's
a
cool.
gamer, dude. He's a real gamer.
That's really cool.
He's a real Game Boy.
Just his acting in those scenes, I'm like, dude, this guy sucks. This is a shitty dad. I was like, damn, dude. I don't know.
I think that
But
that's what Space Jam 1 did right, was they were just like, okay, he's an NBA superstar. Let's not give him very complex lines.
Yeah.
They gave LeBron.
They gave
way too
LeBron
many
too
A lot- a
much.
lot
and
of
like you
lines,
could
yeah.
tell that he was really trying. Like
Yeah.
he really
Yeah.
was, and
Yeah.
credit for that. But like it just didn't work. It was
His
like
fucking
I agree.
default scream.
I know.
Like nobody
So
thought
bad.
to. And you know, like what's crazy is that I bet you like on the set, like no one wants to. Like, hey, Braun, can you just like,
Yeah.
like
Right.
give a little
Looking
like
up,
a
like,
bunch
you
of yes
feel
You're,
men.
it.
you're not gonna like talk to this guy. Hey, Braun, can you
Hey,
just
LeBron.
like just a little something? It's LeBron, man. You
But-
can't tell him
okay,
what
that
to
was
do.
great.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
just use that one for all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did one take for every single scene with LeBron because they didn't want to ask him
That's
to
what
do
it
it.
felt
Yeah.
like. But
Yeah,
okay,
no.
I'll give him credit when he was hyped up, when he was getting excited and like trolling
It
people.
felt like he was at a game. Yeah,
He was like himself, and
because
it
he's
felt a
good at
lot
doing
better.
that, right?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
he has practice at doing
But when
that.
he was the speech to his kid, all the serious moments, I'm like, it ain't working.
it
That's
was
odd.
cringy. It was
Yeah.
really cringy.
Braun or Jordan?
Jordan.
Jordan.
As
Oh.
an actor?
Oh, no, Bron.
Braun, I think is better
LeBron
than
is a
Jordan
better
as an actor. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think you know who was
I think so, too.
surprisingly fucking way worse was Don Cheadle. I
Thank
fucking
you.
hated
oh my
him.
god,
He's
I
like-
thought he was
He was
terrible.
overacting, right?
I thought
or
he
something?
He was. I think it was the script was that fucking
It was
bad.
bad.
It
was
was
really
that
And
bad.
he was
Yeah.
and he was just like, yeah, I'm here for the fucking money. I'm here for it's LeBron, dude. Why
Yeah.
why wouldn't you? You're not gonna pass this up, which is kind of weird because like where's all the other stars? Where's a better comedic relief? Like where's like
where's
They
why
had
Wayne
Sarah
Knights of the
Silverman
world?
like
for
why
2
couldn't they
seconds.
why couldn't
I
they
mean,
why couldn't they
Yeah.
put like Bill Burr in here, make him replace
His friend.
Oh,
or
his
whatever.
his assistant. Yeah, whatever that guy
Yeah,
was.
put
If
like
he
a
was
Bill
in the world
Burr,
with
put-
him, I feel like they would have bounced off each other better, right?
Well, what about
Yeah.
the commentator, the guy that was in Get Out?
I like.
Oh yeah, he did good.
That
he
was
did
him.
well. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I don't
he's
know, I
he's,
believe
he's
it.
like the TSA
The
guy.
TSA
in-
guy.
I
in
thought.
it,
I
yeah.
thought that was like an
That was
actual
good.
video game.
He's
cast, right? I
also
didn't
in
know.
Uncle Drew, another basketball movie with
I haven't
Kyrie
seen it.
Irving.
How was that, real quick?
How
Real quick.
was it?
I wanted to watch it with you. and you
Yeah, I
watched
saw it in theaters like a fucking clown. but, it was okay. It was alright.
Yeah, he's also in Bad Trip with
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. What's his face?
what is his name? Oh man, that's gonna bother me.
Mm.
Let me in, guy.
Yeah,
Eric
Oh,
Andre.
Eric
Andre.
Andre. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he does
Oh, he is in
pretty
that.
okay in that. I
Yeah.
think too.
So like,
James,
Yeah.
Scotty says, wave if you need help.
wait if I need help.
Everybody wait.
Jacqueline said Don Cheetos.
Don Cheeto, dude, that's a sick ass like. I'm the Don Cheeto,
Oh,
dude.
my
That's okay. So like in the original Space Jam, he was kind of like a mob boss. He should
Yeah.
have been Don Cheeto. He should have been Don Cheeto. But
like
like okay, so this movie was missing like the star power that the original was. Like right, you had Bill Murray, you had the other fucking Wayne Knight, Jurassic Park guy. You had tons of NBA players.
Larry Bird.
The NBA players that were in this movie, they had like one line. It fell flat. Like,
Yeah.
and they were
like, you didn't-
animated, really.
Yeah,
like
and they were
the-
animated the entire time. Like you didn't get Charles Barkley saying he's not gonna sleep with Madonna anymore. Like all this kind of like all those like classic lines. Like they were heavily like relying on CGI, like bringing in all this other stuff from their other IPs, and that's like where you missed the heart of it. Like
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
wanted to work with LeBron on this. It's kind of fucking telling.
Do you think that's what it was?
I don't know. What was it? Why was there not like one of the bigger comedians in the game working
Well,
with him?
I'm sure that it was more expensive to make because of all the effects and
Yeah.
shit.
But dude, okay. But they got Sarah Silverman and
Steven Yeun, dude.
for like
yes.
2 minutes.
I don't
Right.
get that.
Why?
That was weird.
Why?
Steven Yeun being in this movie made zero sense. I
I
was
don't
like,
even
sick.
remember what
They
he
were
was
like
he was at the
contact.
conference
Corporate
table.
dudes.
Yeah.
He was in the corporate meeting
When
where-
they showed him the Warner 3000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See,
That
and
was him.
it
Yes,
had to have
Steven-
been. It had to have
I
been a
missed that.
sweet deal.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Congrats to him, but like
It had to
Yeah,
have
if
been.
you have
no.
Steven Yeun on your set, use this man.
Yeah,
Sarah
no.
Silverman,
for,
use
Sarah
her.
for
Silverman
Steven
too.
Yeun
Yeah.
cashed that check, but like,
Sarah Silverman would have been a good fucking comedic thing to bounce
in
off.
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
like
Yeah.
it feels like they had them on there just to say that they're in the cast, just to list them in the cast.
I think so
They
too.
had such small lines, and those are such strong actors that would have been really, really well.
Just I mean
missed
like
opportunity.
well like it's like this mega stacked cast like Zendaya was Lola Bunny.
Right.
And it's just like who the fuck cares?
Okay,
Who the fuck cares about the
Can I
Looney
talk
Tunes in
about
this
hold on,
movie?
Zendaya
real
really
quick,
quick?
Real quick before we leave Sarah Silverman and Stephen Young because we don't need to talk about them anymore.
Right,
They were
because they're
barely
not in the movie.
I was listening to podcasts that were like, why didn't they get like they could have gone both ways, like on the extremes, like either like nobody's or like somebody like stupid weird. Like why the fuck? Like
Oh,
someone
yeah.
said like Cardi B or something, like something so
Yeah.
random. But like these like top tier, I don't know, it's Sarah Silverman. I haven't really seen her act, but
Well,
like
yeah.
really good actors. It just felt weird. It didn't feel like weird
Yeah.
or I mean, like interesting or funny or anything.
Right. Yeah. It was.
Do you
It
think
was
the
too
same
middle
thing
of the
like
road.
happened to Don Cheadle? Like in like why he was
No,
there? Like he
no,
was
I don't think so.
Hotel Rwanda,
I haven't seen that.
this guy? Okay.
Emmy nominated for his 3 seconds in
I think
Falcon
Don
and the
Cheadle is
That's-
a well-regarded actor.
He's
Yeah.
also very well
But-
liked, right?
and
I
he's
mean,
liked, but he was bad.
He was bad.
And, or the, like you
He
said,
was
the
more
script was bad.
he was more annoying than LeBron for me.
totally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Legit.
totally.
Like
It
I
was
was
terrible.
like I was like wow.
especially when his CG, I was like, he looks horrifying.
Is he-
Maybe it's just the
bad.
character or something. I
But
don't
do you-
know,
but
it was
also-
annoying.
what do you guys think about this being filmed during COVID? Is there,
Yeah, I thought about that.
is
a
there
little bit.
anything were
I mean, they-
lines phoned in? Like
I don't
I
know.
am
They,
There was
the
some bad
man.
ADR. or
Like,
something.
I don't know.
Some Skype
Did
shit.
somebody like Skype? Did Don Cheadle like Skype like all his CGI shit?
There was
I
some
wonder.
bad ADR. I don't know if you noticed that, but like when the people are turned and their mouth is moving like so differently, I hate that.
oh,
so
really? I didn't catch any of
Yeah.
that.
So many. Zendaya, go back.
Oh, Zendaya. Okay. Lola Bunny. I mean, okay, we talked in Space Jam 1. We knew they were going to
You're
desexualize
horny.
her.
Go to jail.
No,
Fuck.
no,
Get
no.
outta here. It didn't do it for you.
Zendaya, I just feel like, okay, granted, in Space Jam 1, this was the very intro, the introduction to Lola Bunny. And like, so she didn't have like a voice that we could, you know, recognize it to.
Yeah.
A new legacy, the Lola Bunny Zendaya, it just was so different. It was
Yeah.
like so different.
Even
from the
Bugs
original.
was. Even
Yeah.
Bugs was.
Bugs
Like
was hella different.
Bugs was
Zen-
really different.
Lola, I noticed the most. Probably maybe Horny Joe.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Okay.
I love Zendaya, but I think her line delivery was good. But like, why cast her?
The voice
Yeah.
didn't work. I think for Lola Bunny, I don't know. It just didn't work for me.
She did go with what she had, but like, I
Yeah,
think
no, like
you're
no,
right.
I'm not like throwing
No,
shade
yeah,
at
yeah.
Zendaya. I'm just saying like it didn't work.
I don't
for,
think so either.
You know,
Yeah.
for what it
was a
was.
strange cast, and it for some reason, you know how they got upgraded and they would become
Right.
3D.
Yeah.
For some reason, the voices threw me off even more when they like
When they were
would
3D.
switch, you know, dimensions.
2D to 3D.
Dude,
It was just rough.
I was surprised when I looked up the voice actors for the Looney Tunes, and like a lot of them were like the people that do them now,
Really.
which is like, I don't like this. Like Billy West, give me Billy West as Bugs Bunny forever.
Yeah, it didn't
But-
feel right.
The one that I was the most upset about was, oh my god, what did he play? I think the dude most famous for playing Porky Pig, the one that is perfect at doing the fucking stuttering.
The stutter. Yeah.
He has a clip of like doing the stuttering. He's like, "This is how you do it," blah blah, blah. And that's why I have a job today. He does that, and then it's
Yeah.
like he's in the movie as like Elmer Fudd or something. But they have someone else with Porky Pig. I'm like,
What?
who's making these decisions? God, it was so frustrating.
Yeah. I feel like it's like you gotta pay the people that are on the payroll already doing those things
Yeah.
today, you know?
Well, what was
Yeah.
the budget on those bad boy?
Like 150?
150
million.
million.
And it's making a lot of money.
It's too
unfortunately.
soon for
Yeah,
box office
of course.
right now, right?
No, it has some for the weekend.
Oh, for the opening.
so we're
weekend.
what 3-4 days out of it opening.
Yeah.
Well, then
3.2 million.
It
which
also
is-
did like another thing that kind of skews that for sure is that it was released on HBO Max at the
Yeah.
same time. So
So,
a lot
like,
of people
right.
didn't. I watched it on HBO Max. I didn't go
Yeah.
to the theater.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
I didn't go
So-
to that.
50 million though, considering the HBO Max thing is like surprising. I don't know.
It-
I
I
was
mean,
surprised that it
it-
was so high because it even like did more than Black Widow this
Yeah,
week. Like it did
it beat
pretty
Black
well.
Widow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
that's like
Shit.
one
Black
of the.
Widow released the week before, so second week for that movie. Maybe that's why. But
But like usually those Marvel, I mean, it's not a heavy hitter, but sometimes they
They get up
keep
there.
weeks. They keep there for weeks.
Yeah. But that's kind of the thing about box offices in general is just if it has the title, it has the cast. I mean, people are just gonna go see it. It has no
Yeah.
has no like real ranking on like how well or how good the movie is.
But like, if they
It
make
was-
money, there might be another one, and I'm kind of scared for that.
yeah, that is gonna be a little scary. if they
I
make
saw
another one.
a meme, like this movie's making so much money, and then it was just like, oh, they're gonna make another one, and then it's like Michael Jordan, and I took that personally. He's gonna come back or something.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
when they
Yeah.
did that-
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh my God,
Michael
that was one of the
Jordan?
best parts of the whole movie.
I
dude.
knew
I
it was
feel
Michael B.
so,
Jordan.
I
was
saw
like,
the cast
I was like,
before I watched the
oh,
movie, so
I
I
didn't
saw
see it.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, no.
I knew it.
they're
I was
gonna
like,
do
okay.
it.
I was like, they're gonna do this, and then I was like, that's not like his build. I was like,
Dude,
it's Michael
They
B.
played
Jordan.
this song though. I was like, did they? Like I was kind of like,
Yeah.
they might have done
Yeah.
it, and I was
that
like,
would
no
have been
way.
that would have been kind of sick.
Yeah.
like
I-
that would have been
Crazy
kind of sick.
that
I
it
was
didn't,
watching
like,
it
leak.
today, and I was like,
You watched it today.
Okay,
This guy
so
split it over
because
3
it-
days.
3 fucking days, dude. And me
my
and Jordan
God.
were at different parts, and we were working today. And I was like, I'm gonna watch it on this laptop, but you can watch it on the iPad. And we're at separate points in the movie. I don't
Yeah.
care. And when
Yeah.
that part came on, I was like, they did not. Like I was like audibly like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they didn't.
I made that joke like 10 years ago. Okay.
Michael
The
B.
Michael
Jordan.
B. Jordan.
The whole like when they announced Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
At the game.
Yeah.
Like number 23, and then
Yeah.
I was like, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
And I
Michael-
made that joke
God.
10 years ago.
Yeah. It was a low hanging fruit, I think, because
Yeah.
even I
Yeah.
was like, okay, this is Michael B. Jordan for sure.
Part of me wanted it.
Yeah, I
And-
wanted it. I wanted it.
Part of me was like, you got me when they didn't. Do
I
it.
wanted it so much. I wanted Charles Barkley like so bad. Like that's
Yeah,
what this
that
would've
movie
been
was
great, too.
missing.
I
I
almost
wanted Bill
wanted
Murray the
anything,
most.
anything from the original, which there really
song,
wasn't.
They did a
anything-
tiny clip
Yeah.
of the song, right?
Like,
That,
it was like a shitty ass remix.
and it was a
of-
remix, and I was,
Yeah.
and I told Samantha, I was like, if they fucking bastardize this song right now, and then it like cut in 2 seconds, and I was like,
Dude, that is the easiest
Whatever.
fucking dunk ever. It's just to throw a couple of the songs in this movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And the
How hard
only
is
thing
that?
But
they
it's-
really did was the aliens, the little OG aliens.
Yeah.
And they were like fucking
Which was,
cut out from the original movie. They look so bad.
and it was stupid
Yeah.
because they were rooting for the Goon Squad when it was just like, aren't these guys reformed and like
Looney Tunes
good
now?
guys?
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't just like quickly make some 3D models. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
$150
felt
million,
like the last-
dude. They had to give it to the fucking who was it? No, the Freeze. Like what was it from Batman? Like, did you see? Like, okay.
Oh yeah.
So in the
Yeah.
big game in the background, every time it looked like a fucking Spirit Halloween store. Like the fucking
Yes.
the fucking
So bad.
costumes in the like they were like this is bare budget like
Yeah.
like
it was bad.
it looked like shit.
The Joker was
Like
laughable.
like it was bad. Mr. Freeze.
The mask
Oh,
was in
Penguin?
there, right?
Pennywise,
pretty okay.
Penguin,
The penguin looked terrifying.
all
Yeah.
the Game of Thrones,
The thing-
what White Walkers? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it was legit like
Iron
Spirit
Giant,
Halloween
King
store.
Kong. The thing about like all of the background, all of the audience, it was so distracting. Like
Yeah.
so
It was.
distracting. Every time the game was on, like we were in the court, I was like, who's in the background? I couldn't help myself
Yeah.
but try to find
Yeah.
out. And I was like, oh, it's the same 4 characters that I recognized in the
Dude.
previous scene. But I
Yeah.
keep looking.
That's-
It was
that
so
was-
obnoxious.
That's one of the things that sucks so bad about this movie. They even brought in real people. Like, why isn't the whole crowd just real people? Why are you trying to distract us when this game is happening and it's so like exciting and like flashy and
Yeah.
stuff? Like, why are you trying to take our attention to the background?
Yeah,
Because you
divert
gotta
it.
flash the fucking Warner
They
Brothers
did it
IP,
before, and it
dude.
was cool. Like when they were flying around and shit. Like,
Yeah.
and the taking the tunes out of the other
That's
worlds.
not enough.
That
Yeah.
could
You
have.
gotta show it the entire time.
Yeah. I
the
agree.
entire
Like
time.
I think that this movie was like such a smorgasbord of just like sensory overlord.
Yeah.
Overload.
Yeah.
Like it was just like that's why like I'm having trouble recalling exactly what happened, where they went, like all the little jokes.
Rick and Morty was in there.
Because yeah,
Yeah,
So-
I was like, what the fuck?
Rick
I
and
didn't even know
Mortar,
they
dude.
were a Warner Brothers property.
I mean, they're like on.
they
HBO,
own
so I
Cartoon
guess.
Network.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hold those ones.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, dude.
Yeah.
What are we
Rick and
doing?
Morty was, I don't know, it was
I
weird.
liked it. It was okay compared to a lot of the other things.
I
Rick
saw
and
this
Morty
one guy.
fans.
I saw this one guy on Twitter like absolutely fuming because he was like, "Okay, they're gonna cancel Pepe Le Pew, because of they canceled him or whatever."
Yeah.
They're like, "But they're gonna include Rick and Morty." The last episode was about incest and like all of this
Yeah.
crazy shit. Like,
all the
Rapist freaks from Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
it's just like
yeah. What the
okay.
fuck? They were in there.
yeah.
yeah.
Pennywise and the Joker. Like,
It's
what?
like Pepe
Yeah.
Le Pew may be a rapist, but is he as much of a rapist as like
That's
the
actual
Clockwork Orange?
rapist. Yeah.
We had Alonzo flash a Wile E. Coyote sign that said
Oh,
"Ready
yeah.
Player One?" question mark. Yes, this is
Yeah.
100% Ready Player
Is
One.
Which
it
was
better or
so-
worse?
but for TV.
Oh God.
I think it's worse.
I don't know if you could compare like two piles of shit. They're both pretty bad.
They're both really bad.
But
Yeah.
it was the same vibe of
The
like,
implement-
here's all the characters.
Okay, yeah.
The
see,
implementation of Ready Player One was better, I think.
Yeah. Well, and they
I
included
don't
some of
know.
the same.
But like by nothing.
Iron
I
Giant.
was for me, I'm a simpleton. I was like getting hyped seeing all the shit. I
liked it?
I just give me. I liked all the smorgasbord
I
of all
liked
the
it.
shit.
I liked it the
but just
first
maybe
time.
not in a Space Jam movie. You liked it in Ready Player One.
No.
The
And
first time they showed
the
it.
first time they showed it, like when everyone was rushing to the court, I was watching with Samantha. I was just like, oh, like there's the Flintstones, there's Yogi Bear.
Yeah, yeah,
there's
but what
Scooby-Doo.
about- what about,
and then,
like-
and like that was all I needed.
But
And
what
I
about
thought you meant the
like the flying scene?
That's what
like
I
when
thought you
they,
meant.
like when they go to each different
Yeah, they-
world? Like that
That's
was
the
cool.
that's
You
the
didn't-
part I liked.
That was okay. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
You like that?
after
I
It was
liked
okay.
it.
I
It was
liked
a lot.
I liked
I
it.
think
I don't
my
know.
favorite
It was
part
a
of the
lot in a
movie
little
was
bit.
I like my
was.
favorite part of the movie was getting Wile E. Coyote out of the Mad Max shit. That was
sick.
fucking
Of
great.
course, I
That
knew
was
you guys were gonna love the Mad Max shit. I was like,
It's
oh.
so perfect.
I was
dude.
like, this
He's
is the only thing they're gonna be talking about.
He holds up the sign, "Witness me." Sprays it. It's so good.
Yeah.
I thought it was really
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
Like
Dude,
some
okay.
of that was good, but like At the game, yeah, no way.
Yeah.
You know what I actually didn't hate, and like I think they took a risk on this one, was Porky Pig's rap battle. I actually, it was like it could
No,
be like okay.
no, and I'm all
And I know
about
this is
rap
divisive.
battles.
I know this is
that was
divisive.
trash. That I
was
cringed
trash?
so physically
That was
hard.
one
I
of the-
fucking got a neck sprain, dude. I was
No,
like,
I know, and like
I was
while
like,
I
I
was
could
watching, I was
just
just like,
skip
if
this
this
shit,
is
dude.
on. There's a fine line between like cringe and passable, and I think it was riding that line. But I came out of that, I was just like, I don't hate that they did that,
Dude, I
was
let
kinda
out an
happy.
audible fucking screech. I was so upset. I was like, what the fuck? This is horrible.
Jay,
I
back me
hate
up. Was
this.
it
That's-
that bad, Jay?
I'll back you up.
No, no, no,
Okay,
Jay, you
hold
can't,
on,
you
hold
can't.
On, hold on. I didn't think of it. The battle itself was not that bad. It's like a clever thing, like
Right.
oh, he's gonna not stutter and then he's gonna rap. But what was cringe about it was all the things surrounding it, like the announcer being like, "He spit hot fire," and
Yeah,
shit
okay,
like
yes,
that.
that was terrible.
That
I'll
was
agree with you.
bad.
That was terrible.
Daffy would always say some dumbass shit like through the whole movie, but he said some shit during that. All of the things that were commentating on it were bad, but the actual battle itself,
But I
I thought it
love
was
Daffy.
okay.
I feel like it was all additive.
I love
and
Daffy
it was just
too.
all horrible.
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was like it felt like a movie from like the 2000s, that kind of like comedy. You know what I
It
mean?
felt like
Yeah.
what I imagine all these shitty animated movies that come out now, like the Emoji Movie. All
Oh,
these
okay.
fucking movies, like that's what they are. That's what
But
I
look,
got. The vibe I got from that.
Through the
scene.
whole movie, there's like they try to like insert memes that are like just a little bit too late, you know, like you
Oh,
mad,
yeah.
bro, and show
dabbing.
dabbing. Like you just kind of have to accept that like these things are gonna be in there. That doesn't make it okay or a better movie. It's still pretty fucking bad. But this rap battle scene, for some reason, the Notorious P.I.G., that whole shit was pretty okay.
Yeah, it was like kind of funny.
Pretty okay.
No.
That's
Probably,
that's it.
It might
That's
be
all
the
I got for
cringiest
that.
thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Oh my!
I'll
I'll go that far. I will go that far.
I don't know about that.
fucking hated every second of it.
You need to watch more bad movies, I think.
Yeah,
There's worse
maybe.
out there.
Yeah. What was I gonna say about this? Oh, the meme shit. Big Chungus. What do you guys think?
I didn't even catch Big
Is it
Chungus.
the Elmer Fudd thing?
No, it's
No,
the fat Bugs
all
Bunny.
fucking slobby
You know the
and-
fat Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, but
It's
when-
like
when LeBron gets
Sonic,
first-
When
right?
LeBron
Yeah,
first
that's how I
meets him,
felt.
he,
and
Yeah.
he
chunguses.
tells him put on the Elmer Fudd clothes and
It was in that scene, but
say
I don't
the
remember
thing.
exactly.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
yeah. it
I'm
didn't-
not familiar
it didn't
enough-
Look like it exactly.
I'm not familiar enough with the Big Chungus meme to like
I don't
have
even
made
know
that
what
reference.
it is. It's
If
just
it's
a
just
fat
that-
Bugs Bunny.
is that
I don't
that
even
it?
There's
know.
probably
That's
just
it.
like
That's all, folks.
weird
That's all it
text
is.
like memes. I don't know.
You're right. I was gonna bring that up. The Sonic from the Sonic movie. I feel like it was on that level. Where
Right.
It's like subtle
Yeah.
enough that it was funny if you kind of know, but like
Right.
it's not like taking out of the scene when LeBron's like, "I'm gonna dab."
Okay.
I'm gonna dab. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, God,
Speaking
yeah.
of Sonic, and speaking of advertisements, which one was worse?
movie.
No, which one had the worst advertisement?
Oh, this.
You think so?
The whole thing
Sonic's
was an
advertisement. Okay,
advertisement.
But do you remember in the Sonic
it was
movie
bad.
where they were like,
Olive
they were
Garden,
like,
we're
oh,
all family, or we're
yeah,
fam-
yeah. When you hear your family,
you hear-
Olive
oh,
Garden,
God.
and then
was
they
No.
go to the
funny.
laptop, and it was like, oh yeah, let's go look up our new house on
At
Zillow.com.
Zillow.com.
and like this.
No,
all this
okay,
kind of shit.
you- that's a
I
good
feel
point.
like Sonic was like way worse. Like
was that in Sonic?
selling.
Yes,
yeah.
Sonic-
So, I forgot about those things, and I feel like that's why it's better.
I don't.
This
No,
movie
no,
is
no.
only that.
Sonic is objectively a better movie,
Well, yeah,
like
yeah.
obviously, right? But the ad placements were like
Kinda funny.
So no, they were so cringe
No?
in Sonic. It was like
They
The
were
Olive
bad.
Garden one was
it was
kinda
like I don't know, ironically
Ad
funny, I
placement.
guess.
It's like
like
this
it
first
was-
Space Jam when he names them all off. It's like a funny way to do it. Like they're gonna do it, but
But they
like.
got it out of the way right away.
Well, no, I'm
Please.
just saying that was obviously better, but
yeah.
similar
Dude,
fashion.
literally in my notes when LeBron lands in Toonville or whatever, and he
He's in-
makes a Nike swoosh crater.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I didn't even catch
You didn't
that.
catch the swoosh?
Dude, I
I
can't even.
literally-
You can't penetrate this brain.
I
No,
wrote-
no advertisements can get in here. No,
I
I
wrote.
won't allow it. Ad block. Yeah.
Ad block installed.
I don't need brain. I wish I fucking had that.
Dude, I was watching this movie with Scotty. When that happened, he was done. He was like, "I fucking hate this movie."
That's what exactly why, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I think the first half sucks so much is because of that one fucking scene. I literally wrote in my notes, the Nike crater, lol, and then the next thing is, fuck, this is bad. Like I
Yeah.
was like,
Because then
if
they
this out's gonna
did
be-
the other low hanging fruit of like, oh, I'm as short as Kevin Hart. Like it's just like everyone knows Kevin Hart is short. Like it's
Yeah.
They're like
2021 guys.
BFFs. They're like friends.
they?
No,
Yeah,
I know, but
didn't
I don't know. It was these low hanging fruit jokes that
Yeah.
were.
You know what
There-
were good jokes? Okay, what were you gonna say? Anything?
It's a good joke.
You're
Okay,
gonna, I
good
already know what
jokes.
you're gonna say.
Every time they shit on LeBron,
Oh,
it's like
Yeah.
he went to the Heat and then he went to this and then this.
Yeah.
So watch out, Lakers or whatever.
Yeah.
That joke
Yeah.
was really funny.
and
When
that was good. That was good. That
It's
he
like, you know, Michael Jordan would never let that happen.
yeah, yeah.
See, yeah,
Yeah.
and I think I
he
put
never
like if
He went to the Wizards.
I knew basketball
baseball.
more, it'd
baseball.
probably be more enjoyable.
Oh.
And like I don't, but like I still understood that was probably like a good,
Yeah.
funny thing to put in
Yeah.
there.
What do you guys think of the New York Knicks jokes they made?
Was it only one?
Hit
It
the
was
counter,
the.
hit
It
the
was
counter
only
for the
one.
New York Knicks in our movies. Every fucking.
It was only one.
Yeah,
In
that
the
there was.
Fumbler
It basically
It
said
was just like,
Oh,
New
it's
York
because-
Knicks would need the extra help or something, right? Or
no.
what
It was so LeBron was missing, and then they were like, "Well, who would kidnap LeBron James?" And then they said all these things, and they were like, "Oh yeah, the New York Knicks."
right. Yeah. Yeah, because they would need the extra help. They're terrible.
ha.
It's so dated, though.
Ha ha ha.
It's funny because James.
No. Okay.
I know, but everybody is
funny
linked
'cause it's
to the
James.
New York Knicks.
Alonso, that is
Always.
the least dated joke possible. The New York Knicks will always be bad, so that's always going to be relevant.
Oh,
Is that
We went to the playoffs, bro.
you went.
you went? You're watching the finals today at home.
Oh yeah, what's the score?
All my homies
Fuck
hate
this.
Trey.
Look at
Young.
the
Is it
score.
today?
It's today.
To lose the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game is today. What is the score?
96-102 Bucks are up, baby.
Dang, Bucks and
Let's
Tigers?
go. 56 seconds in the fourth quarter.
Hey, why
Damn,
are
I
you
owe
guys? Why are you guys
20
happy that
bucks.
Bucks are up? I thought you
Because I
guys.
bet him $20
I,
that they
I,
would win.
I bet on the
Oh,
set.
that's what it is.
Yes, I owe him 20 bucks.
Giannis is a great player.
He is.
We're not getting into.
But when he shoots free throws, I get really upset. Just fucking shoot the ball.
So does everybody else.
Yeah, but he makes some.
Other funny jokes of this movie.
Okay. It's a short list.
When there's only one that I wrote down. When they go to DC World, ooh, right? And
Yeah.
Daffy Duck is Superman and Porky Pig is the villain, but he's also the cameraman. On the fucking camera it says Porky Vision. It just sounds like
Oh.
porn, right?
Oh,
That's a porn
hey,
name,
there's
right?
one for.
Porky Vision.
Okay.
That was cool.
It's a stretch.
But then they hit you with it all, right? Mad Max, Casablanca, Austin Powers, Rick and Morty, Game of Thrones, Matrix, all come out one after another.
What do
The
you guys
Austin
think about-
Powers I was not expecting
Me either.
at
That
all.
was kind of
I'm like,
nuts.
Elmer
Slated-
Fudd as Mini Me.
That was also weird too.
Yeah.
That's kind of
It's kind of nuts. What do you guys think about the
Mm.
Casablanca? I think.
I don't know.
Okay, so even Casablanca is dated for
It's
us.
dated for us.
But,
I didn't.
okay.
even
We don't
really
even fucking know
that.
what
Is
it's
this
about.
a WB IP? They own this?
I don't. I
They
guess.
must, right?
Apparently.
I felt like it was the people who made this, because throughout the whole movie, let's be fair, they're joking about themselves. They're joking about this movie existing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I felt like that was like, hey, we know real film.
Yeah, yeah, but do you think it's like this whole thing is a big old fucking dick measuring competition, right?
What do you mean?
With Disney.
And it's
Oh,
not
So
very
you got
close.
Disney, you got Disney Plus, you got HBO Max. It's just
oh.
this
Yeah.
entire thing is like
I
this.
didn't think about
Yo,
that.
I got these nuts.
Streaming
I got,
wars?
But,
yeah,
like,
it's just
The thing
Streaming
about it is,
wars.
if this was released on Disney Plus, we would have had to pay $30 to watch.
Oh,
So-
I don't know.
Mic
Disney
drop.
hates their animated movies. I don't know.
Mic drop.
Sorry, Pixar.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't
No,
know.
but okay. This is a dick measuring contest. It's the smallest thing I've ever seen, dude. Like, you're gonna bring up Game of Thrones that everyone fucking hates now. Harry Potter is not
Yeah.
relevant anymore. None of this matters anymore. Even Looney
Yeah.
Tunes doesn't fucking matter. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing here that is like, come check out HBO Max. It's like, who fucking cares about any of this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matrix, the
Not
new
wrong.
The
Matrix.
Matrix is so old. Like,
But the
okay,
Matrix isn't Matrix
Not
4
wrong.
coming out soon?
next year probably. But like, I don't know. It was just weird.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have shit. They don't have HBO doesn't have shit, or Warner or whatever, and they apparently know that. You know.
So they're big enough to own HBO and HBO Max? I didn't know that.
Warner Brothers owns HBO Max. It's not,
HBO.
or HBO. It's not
I
the
think
other way
it's
around.
Vice
It
versa.
might be the other way around.
Oh,
It
okay.
feels like it should be the
I would
other way
assume
around.
That makes
because
more sense
HBO's
to me.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like 3 companies like in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's It's like Nestle,
It's-
Disney. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Nestle.
and like Pepsi, and then Amazon. Yeah,
Yeah, they actually owned by Coca-Cola. all of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Big
I
farm.
don't know.
my
It's
fam.
just like
Okay,
5 years ago, all those references would have been so sick.
true.
And now
That's
they're
the-
just not.
That's the thing is like you can't do like with memes. It's
I
like a
get
meme
that.
expires in 1 month. It has
Yeah.
a 30-day life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A 15-day half life,
That's the hard
maybe.
part.
You know,
But these
So-
are long franchises. It's like
that's exactly.
they're trying
it.
to show off what they have, and I'm not excited. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
We've also already seen them all.
I haven't seen Harry Potter. I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter.
You haven't seen Harry
Oh
Potter?
my god.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones, and I never will.
I haven't seen Game of
Exactly.
Thrones either.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like
yeah,
you won't
it's
watch
not
it
like
'cause
you know
of
what
the
that new
reputation.
Space Jam
Yeah.
movie really got me excited about Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Matrix
Yeah.
references in 2021. What?
Well, the
That's-
new
that's
Matrix
a
is
stretch.
on the horizon, right?
It is.
Really?
It is.
Next year,
Oh,
probably.
jeez.
It is.
Pre-promotion.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yikes.
Sure.
The Matrix is good though.
I need to rewatch them. I really do.
I'll say that.
I feel like I've only seen the first one, and I don't really.
Here's a meme relevant to our group of folk.
Uh-oh.
When I just smacked that with my nose, live baby. When
Yeah, baby.
what's his name? Clay Thompson, the water fire guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like splash zone. And there's a splash.
Oh,
like,
no.
dang.
Splash
Inside
zone.
fucking joke.
You're in
Yeah.
that splash zone, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So like the character's design of the Goon Squad
Yeah.
was pretty fucking sick. Well,
Cooler
they
than the early one.
when they had Damian Lillard like in the commercials, like I thought he was gonna be like in it a lot, and then like but they saved him, which was kind of
Who's
cool.
OP that you had?
Yeah, he was OP.
Oh, yeah,
he was, like,
the
Chronos
stopwatch
or
guy.
whatever.
Is that-
He was
yeah.
Father Time, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. And
Well,
how
he
he
was
like
at the end.
and yeah, like but
Yeah,
how he
not the
died
beginning.
was sick too.
Yeah, and the granny just like sped up his dial.
Yeah, she's like,
Dude, I'll give them that. They really nailed the like. We're gonna show you things that you need to know early, like the granny shit. She's
Mm.
part of the Matrix, which makes
Yeah.
sense
Okay.
because
Yeah.
she's gonna take down Kronos by
There
doing
were good.
Matrix.
They had a lot of good setups and payoffs.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, no, let's talk about like what actually was pretty good about the movie. And I think we talked about this in our first episode of Space Jam. Where we said that like Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner weren't really in the game at all.
Yeah.
And they really paid that off in this one. Like
Yeah.
and it was like
But then
really
they
entertaining, I
sidelined-
think.
They sidelined my homie Daffy.
yeah,
Daffy
He's
did
a
get
coach,
sidelined.
dude.
He's a coach, but like he, I don't know. I
He
wanted
did,
a
like,
little bit
but
more.
Yeah.
I
He
don't know.
did,
I
like-
love the guy.
It's a fitting position for Daffy because like he's in the suit and just pissed off,
trying to take
just
control.
throwing chairs and stuff.
trying
Like
to be in control or whatever.
they should have had more of that,
Like,
but like
yeah.
I am happy that they did include Wile E. Coyote and
Yeah.
Roadrunner. Like and it
Yeah.
was fun and it like the first half of the game. I don't know, and that was what was okay about the story. It was like the first half of the game was just like, okay, let's just like try to play it by the book. Fundamentals win
Right.
championships.
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals, and then they transitioned to the like, let's just be loony.
Yeah.
And like that was I don't know, like the second half of the game, it was entertaining to watch for sure.
Yeah.
But the build up to that, to take all of this back is like the build up to that small payoff. Is it worth it? I don't think so.
Is
I
it
don't
worth
think
an
so.
hour-long commercial?
No.
Almost 2 hours long.
An hour. This guy was messaging me us in chat, and he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to watch an hour and a half commercial." And I was like, "It's 1:55.
It's a long movie.
That's why it
I
took
was
me
like,
3
it's
fucking
way
days. dude.
longer. 3 days. You
Okay.
Yeah.
should have just ripped the Band-Aid off, my
I know.
friend.
I know.
You should have just did it.
I should have.
Okay,
That's
but
my fault.
something
Should've
that I
just did
think they did better in this movie than the first one is the actual game. Like the first one, the game feels like 5 minutes and it just ends. It just starts randomly, it just ends kind of abruptly. In this movie, it's like the second half of the whole movie, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
Like
then,
we
I don't know.
mentioned though in the first episode is that like it could have been a budgetary thing. I mean, it wasn't an established movie. Like mixing that the live action and animation only really worked in Roger Rabbit before, so
Right.
they were really taking a risk on the first Space Jam, I think. So that's why I like let that kind of pass. That the
Yeah.
game was so quick. This one, it was just like it needs to be pretty much just action because it's going to work. Like
Yeah.
it's going to work. I mean, as far as box office is concerned, it's going to work.
Yeah, and that was one of the other payoffs or setups and payoffs that worked really well was the whole subplot of the kid making a video game and like
Right.
them playing the game and seeing the power ups and the style points and all that stuff.
And
And,
the
then when it
glitch
comes
that-
back, it's,
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
I
good
don't know.
idea.
But
And
then
it-
like when the score was getting to 1,000, I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
it
go
was
back,
like
a good
yeah, the scoring system was a little bit frustrating to watch, and then like the whole like you're cheating, and it's just like don't even.
and then the
Yeah,
last
you
couple
had
of
some
all
shots just
cheating.
went back to regular basketball rules.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
two points. I'm like,
It was no
There-
styles.
like there
this
was
guy literally
it
jumped
was
3 times.
it was hard to like get a sense of urgency with the scoring system.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
what
Yeah, like,
what
obviously
can
you're gonna get
actually
close.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that like really brings it back to Don Cheadle's character that it, like because it was just such an important character in the movie and how bad that character was written. I don't want to like place too much of the blame onto Don Cheadle. I think like he worked with what he had,
Yeah.
but like it just there was so much of that relationship with Don Cheadle and LeBron's son that was so creepy to me. Was it creepy to you guys where it was like this older man trying to like
He was the
I don't know,
owl.
like guide this
rhythm.
little boy and like fool him and trick him. I was like, this is like just creepy.
I don't know.
It just
He was
doesn't
AI.
work.
He was AI.
He was AI, but he was a person.
algorithm.
Like as a
Algorithm.
watcher,
There was
he's a person.
There's a couple spots where I thought he was gonna like call him son or something after.
Yeah, and like sit close to him on the couch and stuff, and I was just like, this is so uncomfortable for me.
Come here, son.
Yeah, it was weird. That part just made me uncomfortable. I don't know.
Yeah. I
I
can see that. I can
Dude,
see
okay. Before I watched the movie, I shared a tweet with you guys.
Oh Jesus Christ! I know where this is going.
It was
Oh.
like, I can't believe they killed bugs. This is bullshit. And I was like, haha, funny joke.
Such
Yeah.
a funny.
Yeah.
I showed Samantha before. I was just like,
Yeah.
look at this hilarious.
I had already
guy
seen
on
the
Twitter.
movie and I was just like,
And then it kind of happens.
So let's explain
I was
to
like,
them what the tweet was.
uh-oh.
The tweet was, "Oh my God, I can't believe they killed Bugs Bunny in
Yeah.
Space Jam 2. I can't stop crying."
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was funny because everyone is
man.
sharing like quote unquote spoilers about the movie. So it's
Yeah.
just like, how hilarious is that? You know,
Yeah,
we're
how-
not gonna kill bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucking kill bugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
they
kind
went there.
of, and then
Yeah.
don't, because
You
it's the
know.
Looney
But the
It's like-
weird ass thing is they never explained why he's able to like cross into the real world. What is
yeah.
I thought that was
What?
part of the glitch. And then he's like, oh, I
Well,
brought
they cross
everyone.
into
And
the
I'm
real
like,
world. They cross into the real world in the first Space Jam.
But the algorithm
They go through the
algorithm
golf
has been
hole.
shut down and destroyed, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I think
That's what
so.
I thought it was weird.
Let's not
because
look too deep into the,
I know.
the travel between.
I
the
thought he was in the real world
No.
because he was glitched. And I
Alonzo's
was like,
saying-
that's funny. That's clever.
Alonzo's saying he's the modern day Jesus. He's been able to transcend
Sacrifice
time.
himself.
I'm okay
Sure.
with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought because
couldn't
he
get more
glitched-
cliche.
He was all glitching out.
You just.
I thought because he glitched, he could go into the real world. And he's like, oh, I brought everyone. I'm like, oh, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What was the consequence of any of that?
Nothing. It's a
Nothing.
child's movie.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Which
It's a
goes
child's
which goes back to the deepest question that this movie brings up.
And that question is,
Did we forget to have fun?
Dude,
How
I
to have
tried
fun.
so hard. I
Did
tried
we
very hard.
did we forget how to have fun?
you bring up a really good point.
That's exactly
think so.
what LeBron is asked by Lola Bunny.
Wow.
Did we forget how to have fun? Are we just a bunch of 28-year-olds who just can't have fun anymore and
Yes.
enjoy a good movie like this, guys?
I don't know. I'm day one to all these
Absolutely.
Marvel movies, and you guys talk shit. I feel like I'm okay. You guys
Yeah.
need to learn how to have
Alright,
fun.
well,
yeah.
you guys.
Had fun shitting on this movie.
yeah, see,
I'm
Me and
having
Scotty
a-
had a lot of fun watching.
I'm
this.
having a great time
time.
right now.
I'm having
Yeah.
a great time.
I mean-
yeah, see,
No, that's a good. Yeah. Maybe.
Fun for others.
Maybe.
maybe
Maybe
We've
that's
lost-
where.
we lost our see, and that's where it was like the fundamentals. But no, let's just be loony
Yeah.
and fun
Let's be loony.
together.
I did like when
With your
Bugs was
son.
like, when Bugs was like, caring for the people that you love is fundamental or something. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
Some heavy hitters.
mean,
small
maybe-
tear fell.
Maybe it's just me watching all the Fast and the Furious movies in like 2 weeks.
Oh god.
You're all about family.
This whole movie was. I'm about family, but no, this movie.
And there's
was,
a meme that is not worn out yet. We're right on time. With
By the
that.
time this episode airs, it will be
Oh,
gone.
it's,
be gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's going right now. But no, they talked about family so much. The kid's name was Dom. I was like, Dom. Like the fuck. I was like, Is that on purpose? Maybe.
No, there's no way they
The
timed
Dom,
that.
he calls him Dom. I don't know.
I don't think they timed that well.
Why would you call him Dom? Just call him Bronny. That's his real name. Not the kid, but in real life, his son is named Bronny.
Bronny?
Yeah, it's always weird.
LeBron James
Bronny.
Jr.
Sorry.
Oh.
Is that his nickname?
Oh.
Yeah.
Bronny. Okay.
LeBron James Jr. His
It'd be weird
nickname,
if
his
they
birth
named him
name is Bronny.
Bronny.
Yeah.
It's actually
Chocolate chip Bronny.
It's actually pronounced brony.
Brony. He's a
No.
brony. Yeah.
My bad.
Ouch.
Yeah, so there was no furry stuff in here.
It's weird
You
that
could
they.
see the fur this time.
You could.
You could, yeah.
What did you think?
Don't look at me. I was
No,
disappointed
actually,
the whole
serious,
time.
Serious question. What did you guys think? Okay.
It looked
So
okay.
So
Of
I
what?
wasn't there.
The furriness of like 3D realistic.
3D fur, like it was all. It was like,
Whatever,
Yeah.
dude. It's 2021. If you can't do fur, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
know?
like, and that was like what was cool about. I wasn't there for the first Space Jam, but I wanted to talk about the hallway scene where they open the doors and stuff. That shit like blew my mind.
Oh,
At
yeah.
When
MJ's
you
house?
think about yeah,
Oh yeah,
MJ's
it's
house.
so good.
That shit was like I don't know. That shit felt like groundbreaking to me for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
Did this movie have groundbreaking CGI? Any
Absolutely
kind of
not. Absolutely
Was
That's
it
not.
just like the regular ass shit?
Like that scene and shit. What's the other one? Like the trench coat. Like the
Ah.
blending
yeah.
of 2D and 3D was so perfect that
Yeah.
it's like these freaks are in this world or whatever. You know what I mean?
I
And
think
this
we've,
one never had anything like that.
I think we've peaked for CG.
But
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
if you
Yeah,
do
that's
a
if
hot
you do
take.
practical with 2D, I feel
Any
like
hot
it would
takes?
look better and more.
It probably
stylish.
would. It probably would. Yeah. I'm saying like I think that doesn't really matter. Like if you do 3D in 2021 plus, then you have the the highest it will go. You have it.
Yeah.
Like the next step is like VR or like faking reality or
I
something.
don't know, cause like
Those 4D movies that you go see in
Shrek one?
Universal,
Yeah, the Shrek one.
where you can smell the bananas and
Exactly.
they
squirted.
squirt on you, and then there's something like touching your foot. You're like, ooh, yeah.
They squirt
don't
on
know,
you and touch
man.
your feet.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I think you're right, but
What
also
kind of movie is this?
Uh,
They had this shit in the 50s though. Smell-o-vision.
No, they did. They did. It was a thing. Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
They couldn't get the smells out of the theaters quickly enough though to like play new
They accidentally
movies.
gassed like several theaters.
Oh,
There was
no.
probably some
There were
deaths and some lawsuits.
Okay, you're probably right. Like the 3D is pretty fucking high, but like, why be that fucking lazy, dude, and just blend it? Like the scenes where Bugs and Daffy grab clothes in the first one off the shelf, that looks
Yeah.
so fucking weird
Yeah.
now. It's so realistic. I'm like, ooh, like that.
It's
Breaks
probably
my mind.
cheaper to just do it in 3D.
I guess that's the answer for a lot of things.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
capitalism wins again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that, brother.
Yeah, cheers.
3 companies in the world. Yeah.
All right, so let's round this up. Let's talk about like the very final scene. Well, maybe not the final scene, but like the game-winning basket. We were all talking about in the first episode. Are they gonna do some sort of arm stretch? Are they gonna? What are they gonna do? You know,
Dude, I thought they were.
it looked like they were going to do it,
They did a
but
power up, which I thought was
they
a
did a
good-
power up. You
and
know,
a
and,
couple.
and that's actually something that we said. We were just like it's a catch-22. If they do it, it's copying the first one. If they don't do it, it doesn't live up. They did in between, and they were just like, let's just have his son throw a little jump pad in there, and I was
Yeah.
just like, all right, I don't hate it, I don't love it, but
I feel
it's
like
just
they did the
they
arm
had
stretch.
they had to do something.
I feel like they did the arm stretch with the rules of the world they set up, and it was cool. I thought.
It was a
It was-
stretch.
Interesting.
It was probably the best they could have done.
Could
I
have done.
think,
It
in
was.
that situation.
It was. I don't know. I thought they were doing it. I thought they were going for
You
it.
thought they were going for the
yeah,
arm
fuck
stretch?
yeah,
They
because
were
he
baiting us for sure.
They did.
gets
Yeah, oh yeah,
the
they
power
did.
up
They
right
did.
away, and you're like, oh, right. He
And the
has
guy's
to,
a
right? He
looks like
has
he's gonna
to.
grab him.
And then he's
everything.
he's literally
Yeah.
like trying to hold him, and that's how it
Exactly.
happens in Space
Yeah.
Jam 1.
Who is
And
it?
then
Anthony
it's-
Davis's The Bird, The Brow.
I think
Oh,
so.
we can talk
the
about
burn.
this. Good joke.
And
Anyway.
yeah, throws a power up, and I was just like, yeah.
I guess
was
maybe
just-
we
I was
didn't-
indifferent.
Like when do we know you can pick it up? Crazy. Maybe
yeah,
that's weird.
like what? Yeah, that was like a new thing. Like, but then Don Cheadle's like, well, he cheated, but it's like, yeah,
I mean, if anyone knew, it's that kid, right?
right? He
Right.
made the game.
Because right before
Well,
that,
Spy Kidsy in that way.
right before that, Bugs jumped in front of the bullet. Right, he jumped in front of the bullet and did the glitch
Yeah.
that like put him into
whatever.
Well, no, like he did the step.
Yeah, he did the step
yeah,
back.
yeah,
That was the
yeah.
glitch, the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that broke
Is
the
that-
game that killed Bugs Bunny.
Right.
But
Rest in peace.
Is that actually a LeBron thing? It didn't look that crazy.
maybe
I feel like that's a James Harden thing. He's
It's
like
funny.
known for. He's known.
James
for
would be the
step
one to
backs.
know that.
He's known for like the step backs, especially the crossover step back.
It's a Dirk Nowitzki thing.
Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki would put his knee all the way up, this white ass knee you see on the camera. Put it all the way up, and he would just fade away. Like
Okay.
LeBron James, what
Hell
is he
yeah.
known for? I don't know, crying, being a bitch.
championship wins.
Oh, not
Ooh.
really.
Is he not? I thought.
He's got like 7 losses in the finals, but he's got like
Oh.
the most finals appearances. No, I think Jerry West has that.
Being in the finals, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
appearances.
Appearances.
Okay. What else is there to talk?
Rounding thoughts. You guys have anything that you were dying to
the
talk
opening
about before?
fucking.
Oh, there was no that's all, folks.
No, there was. It's at the very end of the credits.
Oh, I thought it was.
You
Oh.
watched the
Wow.
entire credits?
How do you do
I
that? That's
did-
why it took you 3 watches.
I wanted to make sure I skipped through the credits. Let's see,
Okay.
to be
Not
clear.
in the version I watched.
On HBO Max, at the very
Oh.
end,
I watched it.
He can't be bothered.
when the
He watched a
last
different
credit
version, the Chinese version.
exit, it doesn't show anything.
I thought
he
he's-
just says that's all.
I
Folks.
thought that was the last line of his rap.
Well, yeah. I
Dude,
mean,
speaking
that's-
of ending credits, there was a weird still like you know how you pause the movie once the movie's over midway through the credits. We paused on a scene where Ronda Rousey, I think, was getting kicked in the head or something. It was like this weird, like Ronda
yeah,
Rousey
yeah.
was randomly in there
So-
for a
so,
Looney
like,
Tune character was
I'm
kicked.
So
that one.
yeah, so like when Bugs entered the world, all the Looney Tunes like were put into like famous like scenes.
Oh,
And So
okay.
it was
Oh,
the
that's
Holly
one.
Home kick in the face, I think.
Yeah, it was. I was just like,
just
this is a
kinda
weird place to
disrespectful.
pause. But
To
Yeah.
us, yeah.
so, well, Holly
Uh,
Holm won
to
that
us.
fight. So.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Holly
then we're
Holmes.
good.
Never
Come
mind.
on.
I don't know anything about sports.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Native, born and bred.
There's also because they did like little trading cards in the credits, right?
Mm.
There'd be the little.
I don't
things,
remember.
'cause
This
they were all
movie had
credits.
so much
Beats
sensory
me.
Well,
overload.
one of them had Bill Murray on it. So
Oh, hey, there he is. Oh,
One
yay.
small-
10 out of 10 movie. Great.
Great.
one small nod to.
Okay,
What
yeah.
about
I mean,
the opening fucking montage. That shit sucked ass, bro.
it
Compared
was
to the Michael
yeah,
Jordan
the
one.
Michael
It
Jordan one
wasn't
was hype.
17 minutes long.
The Michael Jordan one gave me fucking hard nipples. I was fucking
Yeah,
hyped
I
up.
had chills.
This one was like, okay, I don't know. It was
Yeah.
weird. I don't know.
Here's LeBron
It
passing
was more
the ball.
about LeBron than it was like
If we
Michael
were
Jordan.
28
and it was
years
like
old-
Bugs Bunny and it was doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
But this one was just like, check out LeBron.
Yeah.
Scotty was, what do you call it? Le Space? No, what is it? LeBron Jam? I don't know.
LeBron James.
Nice.
Propaganda? I don't know.
LeBron.
Okay, but
Nice.
okay, you want to talk about propaganda? Both these movies are propaganda, right? Like
Well-
they're like I even think that the first Space Jam is even worse propaganda than this one.
You think so?
Yeah, 'cause
Propaganda
it's
for
like,
what?
For Jordan, just like the
Oh.
Last Dance was like he's
Uh,
coming back, baby. He's coming back.
Do you think Jordan's going to enter the NBA again? Is that what we're saying?
I mean, he did after the movie.
He's gonna do Space Jam 3.
oh,
yeah,
God.
Space
Oh,
Jam
okay.
3.
Now it's
So there's
personal.
actually this crazy ass like 30-minute it's a fake conspiracy theory of the real Space Jam 2.
Oh.
You guys should watch. I'll link you guys
Okay.
later.
It's
It's
Alright.
in the
Synopsis.
description.
it's too out there. It's
Okay.
too out there.
Okay.
Does
It's
it involve
basically
Michael Jordan being in the movie?
it involves Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny having a gay relationship.
I mean, they kiss in the first.
I was
They
gonna
do.
I was
They
gonna
do.
say that as a joke, but it's hilarious.
No, but
that
that's
that-
what it's
Wow.
it's like a meme.
Wow.
It's like
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
but
watch it.
All right. Okay. So I think that pretty much does it for Space Jam: A New Legacy. We ready to rate this bitch?
no.
No, we're not
But
ready.
yeah, but
Okay.
yeah.
I want someone to go first, not me.
I want you to go first.
I don't want to go first because I don't want to rate it too high, and you
I don't
guys
wanna
are
go
gonna
first.
judge me.
You want to go first, or you
I have
don't?
to arrange already.
I can.
Go
I feel like.
can't.
I feel
Taryn
like I
wants
can
to
go
go.
first unless Taryn, you want to go.
Go ahead.
All right. So, what did I rate? God, what did I rate Space Jam 1? I think I rated it a 7.
Yeah, that sounds right.
A solid 7. And like I think in rewatching Space Jam 1, I was like, yeah, it's a bad movie, but like it was a classic, and I feel like it was an instant classic because the movie was Space Jam 1 was released in 1996, right?
Yeah.
I was 3 years old. I instantly fell in love with it, right? It was like one of those movies that I had my parents play on repeat. And with this movie, just with like some of my family members, like my nieces and nephews, like just not really liking this movie very much, that really like made me lean towards maybe this isn't really that good of a movie, right?
I
Like
think
First
it's a
one?
testament to
the second,
like,
this
Oh,
one,
okay,
the
okay.
second one.
it's
Then
a testament to like how insane Michael Jordan was at the time.
Yeah.
Global phenom.
yeah,
And like LeBron's longevity, like he's been in the league for like fucking 17 years and he's been like the face of the league for so long that eventually over time, who fucking cares, right?
yeah, maybe, yeah.
So okay,
that's a
so
good
sorry,
point.
you're saying your niece and
Nephews or my
family
nephew and
member,
niece.
children's
Them-
opinions brought
them-
your opinion
Well,
down?
no, like because I was. That's the thing is like
Is it going to have the same effect that it did to you to them?
My rating on the first Space Jam really relied heavily on how I experienced it as a child.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
so this movie, I don't want to like do too much to take that away to like because I'm not a child anymore. So watching this movie as a grown ass man, I was like maybe it's better, right? But this movie's just not a classic. It's not an instant classic at all. And I think like hearing from some children who have watched it and just been like, this movie's just okay.
Yeah.
Because there are those movies like, for example, Frozen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's an instant classic.
But it's a different
yeah.
era too. It's a new legacy
Right.
era.
it's a new legacy.
I don't
yeah,
know. I was trying
maybe.
to tie it in.
No, yeah, but I mean, I think for that reason, it's just like what solidifies my opinion in that this movie isn't very great. I think Don Cheadle's character was just so bad. It was like it was so distracting and just so terrible. And speaking of distractions, the
This
constant this fly, but
Literally was
Look at how
looking
big it is, dude.
it's a huge fly. The constant distractions from the audience in the movie with all of the characters. Every single time I was trying to watch the game, which was the best part of the film, I was distracted by every character I could name in the background, right? Because I feel like everyone was doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I think that the action during the game was okay, but the lead up to that was just so bad. It was this was a slow movie. It was very slow, and especially for a kids movie,
Yeah.
this movie is fucking slow.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There was the things I did like about it was like I think the Looney Tunes being loony in the second half was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch that, and I don't know. Before I start rambling on and on, I think it's okay. There were certain parts about it that exceeded expectations, but for the most part, I was like, this is about as bad as I thought it was going to be. So for all of that, I think I'm at about a 4.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a range.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
All right.
Taryn.
I don't even know where to start. This might be one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my whole life.
It's not Mulan.
No, it's
Mulan
not.
was bad.
And I don't know what I rated that. I hope this is maybe 1.1 higher.
Point
But-
one, just point one.
I don't know, actually. I don't know. I don't want to think about that. But the first, 30 minutes of this movie are for sure some of the worst filmmaking of all fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
The editing when he's talking to his son, it's just like, boom, 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 boom. It's like, did they just, have to stitch things together because LeBron can't fucking act? Like, what happened here? It was so horrible. They even make a joke about it. It's like, we know you know, but, it doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For kids, I'd be like, here, just put it at the hour mark. Fucking watch the game. That's fun.
Yeah.
But even then, the Looney Tunes just felt so foreign to me. They felt like 2021 fucking corporate versions of themselves. Bugs Bunny's face even was so flat. It looked so creepy to me. The way he acted, I was like, this isn't Bugs Bunny, dude. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know what
There's
he's supposed
not
to act
enough
like
adult Looney Tune,
that.
right?
Sure, yeah. The
the
MJ
first
kiss, all
movie-
the different
yeah.
stuff they had was
They showed straight up alien ass in the first movie. Where was
And
that?
bunny ass. Let's
shit.
not forget.
Bunny booty.
oh man. But it felt like a couple different movies in one. There was this cool arc that I wanted to see more of, where it was Bugs all alone, fuck man, we're outdated, everyone moved on, I just want to have everyone back with me and stuff. That could have been a
Yeah.
cool story,
Yeah.
but it ended right there. And then the relationship with LeBron and his son, while it's relevant and weirdly referencing E3 and shit,
Yeah.
it's like cool. Like kids do want to make games now, and you shouldn't force them to be fucking pro athletes because that is a million times harder to be than a video game designer. But like the way it was resolved, I don't know. It wasn't great. I don't know. I did like the end where he was like, they're at the camp and he's like, oh no, this is the E3 one, and he was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like that was kind of.
He's like, I'm gonna keep the basketball.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
was
for what?
That was good.
You're at E3. There's not a basketball court there.
There might be.
Practice dribbling.
There might be.
No, there's not, James.
I like that little conclusion of it, like the little parts of it. But
Yeah.
throughout, LeBron just felt like a really bad, weird dad. I didn't.
Mm.
I don't know.
But like, okay, so LeBron is able to be vulnerable
I liked that about
Versus-
this, actually. MJ.
versus Michael Jordan
Yeah.
can never, ever, ever be vulnerable.
Because he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
that's
why
true.
would you be?
And he's coming back.
That's true.
He's coming back.
That's true.
He took
And
that
he
personally.
forgot how to have fun, and he's just trying to have fun again.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a little loony.
Oh shit! What was I gonna say? I don't know, man.
Feels great to touch you again, by the way.
You're
I
gonna
really-
improve his score more than it needs to.
Sorry, go ahead. Please, give me a number.
I liked the references at first when when they're going to the different worlds, the DC worlds. It was cool hearing the old Superman and Batman themes was cool. They did some of the things right. The Wonder Woman scene looked visually distinct. The comic book thing,
That
should
was
have done
cool.
more of
I
that.
forgot about that. Yeah.
They should have done more of that for that kind of stuff. Mad Max, obviously, I love that part. I don't know, man. It's just a commercial. They didn't do it very well. They could have took everything after that out of the movie, had real people in the crowd, and it would have had better stakes, more focus on what's happening. And this movie feels like it was made by a fucking computer. Like it was made by Algae Rhythm, bro.
Oh.
He made it.
And he's gonna come after you for not liking his pitch on this movie.
Sick.
That's
So
a hot take.
have fun in the cyberverse.
I mean, was it not, dude? It's a committee for sure. No one fucking sits in a room and makes this movie and thinks
Yeah.
it's good.
LeBron James does.
Yeah.
All right, I'm talking too long. This movie, fuck. I wish I remembered my Mulan score now that you said that, but I don't really
That's a good
care. This
point.
movie is like a 3.9.
3.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
3.9 out of 10 from Taryn.
Decently, some fun parts.
Jay or James?
I don't know, James.
James,
I
take it
can-
over.
I
Take
can
it over,
go.
James.
I
Take
can
it over,
But I
James.
think we need a
I'm
little
just
bit of positivity.
A little bit of positivity. You know,
James loved it.
I loved it. What can I say, guys? Loved it.
How much are
LeBron
they paying
James
you
is-
for this?
Yeah,
Gun
LeBron
to the
James hold
back.
a gun to me. Say it, James. Say it. No, there was actually parts I did actually love. I was having fun when all the sensory overload, my fucking ADHD was like, yeah, fucking, I see it, I see that, yep, got it, yep, yes, sir. But it doesn't like hide the fact that there's like no real life connection, and I think that's what the first Space Jam did so well, is like having Bill Murray, having the basketball players, like you feel for the basketball players. I guess you can feel for LeBron James Jr. a little bit, like, I don't know, the whole daddy issues kind of thing,
Yeah.
and the whole did we forget to have fun story arc, but it's just so in the back of all the like colors and all the loudness of the entire movie. It just takes away from what could have probably been a lot better if they just tone it down a little bit, but also give me more adult Looney Tunes. Give me some of that dark, because that, like, Space Jam, the first Space Jam, like you're like damn, they went there. Like this movie never like went there. The only times they ever went there was when they were taking shots at LeBron, and those were kind of a
Yeah.
given,
I forgot to mention that.
given in a way. Like,
Once again, the meta jokes were the best part of the movie.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But like, I don't know. It's just like a shell of what it wants to be. It's just really, I can't say it enough how bad Algae Rhythm is. It's just
Yeah.
It was weird. It was like it felt like I don't know. Like I was trying to imagine any other actor in it. I don't know if it was his fault, but I think it was
I think
just
it was
like,
a writing. Yeah.
It was just the writing. It was just like the weirdness of it was so weird. It was so weird. Some positives. I don't know. LeBron's a Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff. I guess.
There you
I
go.
don't fucking know. What do you guys want me to say? What do you guys want me to say about this movie? Even like the cool designs of like the Goon Squad and stuff. It just didn't matter. It just didn't matter. It was just like you said, just a computer generated like smorgasbord of shit. Fucking brick and mortar were in there, dude.
Brick and mortar.
Well, you mean rigor mortis, right?
Rigor mortis, yeah.
Rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis was in there.
Oh boy.
The Mad Max shit was just like left field. Austin Powers. It was a mess. It was a mess. But I actually had fun watching it.
That's good.
That doesn't mean that it's not a 4.5 though. It is.
Ooh.
Damn.
What did you?
He agrees.
I had fun.
You
I
said
had fun
8
watching
for the
it.
first one.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
That's
know.
a drop off and a
That is
half.
quite a drop off.
I
All right,
know.
4.5
And
out of
8 is like
James.
nostalgia goggles.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
full blast.
yeah.
Like it's like
Of course.
that's
Nostalgia was
like,
like
come on.
4.5.
I
Let's
could
be
have
real, it's
easily
not-
went to a 7.5 on
Yeah,
the first
I
one.
was just like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say,
Yeah.
my heart's filling. It's
Yeah.
not an 8.
It's
It's
funny,
like, right?
though.
Come on, but
The movie's a lot
Right.
funnier still.
but I did
Yeah.
have fun watching this movie. I did. I
Okay.
did. I don't know. I was
4.5.
just like,
Sometimes that's good enough.
I was
man.
like, put it on, fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
look at all the crazy shit. Like, and that's like, you could probably. It probably does have a little bit of rewatchability, just with like
Yeah.
all the
Oh, yeah.
fucking
I would watch
ADHD
the final.
shit in it.
I would
you
watch
know?
the final game again for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't. I would
Yeah.
skip the first hour.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh god.
All right, Jay, you
Jay's
watched
like,
this
"Oh,
over.
God."
I'll show you.
Jay watched this over 3
3
different
days.
sessions.
It's fresh in his mind.
I watched
Let's
the
hear
first
it.
hour 3 times.
Oh, man.
Hard.
That's rough. You could have watched the whole movie, but
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to hate this movie. Like, I wanted to like come in and be like, this movie sucked. It's a 1. Blah blah blah. But like, it's
And you're
hard
going to, right?
feel that way.
Okay.
I don't know, because
Yeah.
you watch it, you
Yeah.
watch second half, and you're like,
Just
okay,
remember
yeah,
how to
okay,
have
whatever,
fun.
yeah. Remember to have fun. Yeah, exactly. But like, compared to the what is undoubtedly the nostalgia of the first one,
Yeah.
it's like it's hard to enjoy any of this.
Yeah.
But there are those moments where you're just like, you know, Bugs fucking taking with the team. You're just like, fuck.
yeah, that was
You
that was
know.
good.
The LeBron and Son interaction. You're just like, fuck. All these moments where
I want to
they
be a goat, daddy.
they put, you know, they try to do something with what they seem to know is trash, right?
Yeah.
Like they kind of know, and that's where I'm like,
Yeah, they-
okay.
But
Kinda
then you
like-
see produced by Ryan Coogler, and you're like, bruh,
I'm
come on.
like,
They
if
kind of
you
like
know,
prance around the idea that this is just
this
dumb.
is gonna be
Yeah.
bad. Yeah,
Stupid.
this is gonna be
And
bad,
the
right,
whole
guys?
time
like this
they're
guy
like-
can't act. Like, come on.
the
This is
whole
like,
time they're like, you know, how many
Well, they-
chances
oh.
you get to play with the basketball star, and Lola's like, been there, done that.
Really
Yeah,
quick,
yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
part we missed was during the like the press conference meeting. LeBron James himself says like, "Oh, you're gonna have a basketball player be an actor? That's not gonna end well."
That's a terrible
And I was just
idea
like,
or
"This is
something.
what's." I mean, obviously that's what's happening, but like they're making a
Yeah.
joke, but it was just like, but it isn't ending well. Like that, you know. It was laugh at yourself, but it was
It for me, it was. If I was a big basketball fan, I could see it being better.
but
me,
it didn't
was
have
like,
enough.
rough.
It didn't have enough. Like the first one, didn't have
Yeah.
Charles Barkley. Didn't have Patrick Ewing. Didn't have.
Right.
That's
didn't
what's funny is
have
I recognized way
Larry
more names
Bird.
in this one, and I still was like, so what?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
because they were
Yeah.
not themselves, and yeah.
There was like
the
that
whole thing.
one little scene where they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna like VR trace their
Yeah.
bodies,"
Scan them in.
which is like, I don't know. Those are all kind of like. Cool
it was all
little
to move the
flexes or
plot
whatever.
along. you
Yeah.
know. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, you know,
cares?
Whatever. For me, this is like a 3. It's like a 3.
Ooh. 3 out
But
of
it's not a
10.
1.
Not a 1.
Boy,
Damn, worse than Mulan. I think this is our worst
this
rated
might
movie.
be our worst movie yet. So the 3 out of J brings us to a 3.975
Holy
for our
shit,
collective
nice.
Fumbler score.
That's
Bad
low.
movie.
we
But you
get
know
a,
what?
like,
Okay, here's
shit of
here
fame?
here's
Still
the thing.
a fun watch.
Shit of fame.
Here's
Hall of
yeah,
shit.
a hall of shit.
Shit.
Here's the thing about
Shit of
this though
walls.
is like
Alonzo with a 2 out of 10 over here.
this movie was very bad. This movie was very bad, but I feel like maybe part of it is just all of the production, like us being back in person and like I don't know, we've had a fun conversation about this. And so
Yeah.
like this movie weirdly enough will probably hold a special place
Yeah.
in my heart
We'll
just
always
because
remember
it was
this. The time that COVID ended, supposedly,
Yeah,
even though
supposedly
the Delta virus is
ended.
going
Supposedly.
insane.
Yeah, July. What are we? July 17th, July 20th, 2021. Yeah. I mean,
We're back
It
in a
was
room
fun.
together, boys.
back in the room together. This has been
Can't
a
knock
total
that.
blast.
Oh,
But yeah, we
yeah.
would love to know what you guys think of this movie. Hit us up on any of our socials. Find all of those at filmfumblers.com. Tune in next week where we will review some movie that we haven't decided
Oh,
yet.
Damn. I didn't even think
Um,
about that.
Yeah, but yeah, follow our Instagram. You can
Um,
find all of that stuff. Filmfumblers.com. We will see you guys next time. See you guys.
Cheers.